So we're actually going to take what we learned in the last unit and apply it to something new. For 3.9, we are expanding binomials. Bi means 2. And we're going to find area of rectangles, okay? So we're going to take what we just learned and apply it to something that's a little bit different, okay? So, expanding binomials, what does that mean? First of all, let's look at something easy that we know. X squared means, how would I expand that? What does that mean? X times x, right? So when I see a binomial, 2 terms inside, to the second power, it's going to look something like this. Now, something a lot of students want to do is they want to distribute the exponent. So they like to do this. Well, we have a parentheses to an exponent. Miss Smith told me that I can distribute it. So I'm going to take and distribute that exponent. And my answer comes out to x squared plus 9. Okay? This is not going to be your correct answer. Please do not do that. So let's write big no-no. Okay? Okay, big no-no. We can't do this. The reason we can't do this is because of this little thing right here. The addition. Whenever you see a parentheses to an exponent, you can only distribute the exponent if everything is multiplied. So because this is being added here, we have to do what we call expanding the binomial. So if x squared is x times x, what's x plus 3 squared going to be? X plus 3 times x plus 3. Right? X squared means I multiply x times x by itself, right? Yep. Well, we're multiplying x plus 3 squared, so that's just x plus 3 times x plus 3. So we expand it. That's called expanding the binomial.
And then move all that.
And then you have to either use FOIL or box method on this. Okay? Just so you guys know, I'll do it right now really quick for you. You don't have to write it down. Just write the answer. Your answer comes out to x squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay? These are 2 very different things, right? This is your actual answer. This is the fake answer. Please do not do this. I just did it in my head. I'm just giving you the answer. We'll actually do these.
How did you get 6x?
I just did it in my head. Because 3 times 3x plus 3x gives me 6x. Okay? So, how do I expand the binomials? First, step 1, expand the binomial like we just did. Write it out. X plus 3 times x plus 3. Step 2, you're either going to use FOIL or box method to multiply it out. That's what I did here. I just did it in my head. We'll actually do it together. You're going to combine like terms, and then we want to put terms in descending order. So example 1, let's actually do the one that we did up here, okay? So you're going to see how I got the 6x. So example 1, x plus 3 squared. Step 1 said that we expand the binomial. So we're going to expand it by writing x plus 3 times x plus 3. You can use box or FOIL, whichever one. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to use FOIL method on this one because I used box last time. So x times x gives me x squared. X times 3x gives me plus 3x. 3 times x gives me plus 3x. Do you guys see where I got the 6x from now? And 3 times 3 gives me plus 9. When I combine like terms, that gives me x squared plus 6x plus 9. That's my answer. Okay? If you use box method, you would get the exact same thing. This is actually also a special kind of multiplication. So remember how I showed you guys difference of two squares in the last one? This answer is actually called a perfect square trinomial. Tri means 3, because my answer has 3. And let's look at this. What do you notice about the first term? Is that a perfect square? Yeah, and then the last term. Is the last term a perfect square? Yeah. This is a special kind called a perfect square trinomial because the first and last terms are perfect squares. Okay? We will learn more about them in the next unit. You're right. You're correct. The middle one does not have to be a perfect square. What do you notice about the middle one? My answer my original problem was x plus 3 squared. What's x squared? I mean, what's x? Yeah, x squared is x squared. What's 3 squared? 9. What is 3 times x times 2?
9x.
That's where we get the
Oh, God, it's fine.
Okay, it will happen every single time. We'll learn more about it in the next unit. I just wanted to point it out to you guys. The middle term is the first 2 multiplied and then times 2. That's how you always get the middle term. We'll learn about it, okay? So let's look at example 2. 2x plus 5 squared. I want you guys to try this by yourselves. So let's expand it together. 2x plus 5 squared expands to 2x plus 5 times 2x plus 5. Now pick whichever method you want. Alright guys, here's what I got. I used the box method. 2x times 2x gave me 4x squared. 2x times 5 gave me 10x. 5 times 2x gave me 10x. 5 times 5 gives me 25. So my answer came out to 4x squared plus 20x plus 25. Who got that as their answer? Okay, good. Okay, so very last thing I want to go over with you guys is the area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is? Length times width. Length is this one, width is this one. Okay, let's do an example of the area of a rectangle. Length is x plus 4, width is x plus 3. You're going to be asked just to find the area. So if I'm asked to find the area of a rectangle, area is equal to length times width. Length is x plus 4, width is x plus 3. Now, does this look like everything we've just been doing? Yeah. You can choose either method you want, box or foil. I'm going to use foil for this one. So that gives me area is equal to x times x, x squared, x times 3 plus 3x, 4 times x plus 4x, and 4 times 3 plus 12. You must combine like terms, so my answer comes out to x squared plus 7x plus 12. And that's your area.